If you can prove to yourself that the pattern can play out different and look slightly different, then your subconscious will start to believe that you can actually change the habit altogether. And that way we work on it slowly instead of saying, go cold turkey, don't give in your cravings. Because that's not realistic, right? Especially because I don't know, like, the world where I can't eat pizza, right? We just need to learn how to control that craving, choose when to eat it, decide when we're not going to eat it, and then we're not tempted anymore, and then be able to practice moderation when we do give in. So, side traffic, how do we do that? The best way is being able to recognize, oh, I have craving. I'm going to put a timer on my phone for 5 minutes. I call it inserting time. Why do we insert time? Because again, we're trying to practice impulse control, right? We don't want craving, eat, craving, eat. That is just, we've less, it's like our animal brain working. We're not animals. We don't need to be like, I'm feeling, and then we go crazy, right? That's when we overeat and we realize we're not even hungry, okay? So sidetracking would be, I'm going to put a timer on for 5 minutes, then I will make my decision. I will come back to it. Okay, the food's not going anywhere. You can do this when you're at a social event. You can do it at a wedding. You can do it at your home on a Friday night. You can do it when you're at the movie theaters. You can literally use this method anywhere. Okay, so I'm getting a craving. I would really like to eat blank, but I just got that craving, so I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna say yes or no in 5 minutes. Now, what happens is in 5 minutes, maybe that craving went away. Awesome. Now you're not even tempted. Maybe that craving became less intense and your emotions went down. And so you can make a more calm, rational decision. So maybe you're still able to say no, or maybe you're saying, okay, I'll only have a half of it instead of a whole of it, right? So you can make a better decision. And worst case scenario is you still give in, you still have that thing, and you still feel a little bit of guilt about it, but you can at least feel comfort in the fact that you reprogrammed that habit a little bit. You showed yourself that you can still make time and think about it. You're not a slave to having it look the same every time. You're not a slave to always giving into the craving. You can pause and make decisions, right? So sidetracking, you could be like, you could just simply put a timer on your phone, come back, and when it beeps, you can go make your decision. You can go be like, okay, I'm gonna read a chapter of my book first. Okay, I'm gonna clean the bathtub first. Okay, I'm gonna paint my nails first. Okay, I'm gonna go grocery shopping first, right? Like it could be I'm gonna distract myself with something first, then come back to it. It could be just putting a time limit on it and coming back to it. It could be doing a task and then coming back to it. Basically, you keep your mind off of it and you're inserting time so that you can just chill out, make a better decision, or at least make a less emotional decision and rewrite that pattern.